Hey, Stephanie. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Gonna let the room fill up just a little bit. Our declaration is going to be get past the fear. It feels like a Friday to me. Sup, Daphne? Hey, Miss Allen. Excuse me if I'm talking funny, y'all. It's my tooth. And I am sitting outside of the vet. I mean, not the vet, the dentist. Get past the fear. I don't know how long I have because my appointment is at 11. I'm just the waiting room is our cars, and so I'm waiting for them to tell me I can come in to get service. Again, the declaration is get past the fear. Get past it. Get past the fear. Get over it. We're in an hour where God is really accelerating us getting over certain fears, which is where the testing comes in. I had a moment. I feel so funny talking, but I had a moment last night, well, this morning. I woke up and I said, Lord, I've always had a trauma of the dentist. Since a kid, I had a very bad experience with a dentist. And as an adult, it made me not want to go. And then when I found a dentist, he passed away. And so the dentist is one of those places where I just have never, ever wanted to come to. I told God before all of this happened with my tooth that the year 222 was going to be the year, hey, Visha, that the year 222 was going to be the year where I actually took care of my teeth, where I started to go back to the dentist. And so this morning I woke up in excruciating pain. I'm going to be real. And I was freaking out. I was freaking out so bad. Anybody ever had a moment where, the thing that you fear the most happens and you find yourself freaking out? I was freaking out. Even last night, I was freaking out because of the thought of coming to a dentist. I was literally freaking out. I'm that person, go to the dentist, and my blood pressure is through the roof because I'm so anxious. But I had a moment in prayer this morning. As I was not braces, no, I got a toothache. I'm quite sure they're gonna have to give me an antibiotic. I'm quite sure that they're gonna have to pull this tooth that's hurting. I'm quite sure of it. I'm quite sure. When I say I'm 99% sure that that's what's gonna have to happen. But I had a moment where I was spending time with God. And I really didn't know what to do. I'm like, okay, God, I haven't had health insurance for years. I haven't had, haven't been to the dentist in years. And so I went into prayer, right? Because I was anxious. And you want to know what the Lord told me as I was sitting there talking to him about how I felt? He said, get over it. Get over it. I allowed it to happen so that you could get past this fear. I'm going to say it again. I'm talking to God about how I feel. My heart rate is boom, 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 boom. And the Lord says, get over it. Get over that fear. I allowed this to happen so that you would no longer be bound in this area. Get over it. And I believe that there are some of you guys watching me right now. And the Lord is saying, get over it. Get over that fear of lack. Get over that fear of the doctor. Get over that fear of the dentist. Get over it. You've avoided it long enough. You've avoided facing it long enough. Get over the fear of being homeless. Get over it. And the thing about it is, the only way to get over fear is to face it. That's the only way. The only way to get over a fear is to face it head on. So I knew in that moment, you know, I absolutely knew, okay, in this moment, I need to go ahead and make me a dentist appointment because I'm not going another day with a toothache. I ain't going another day with a toothache. Another day. I knew what God was saying is, you didn't want to do it on your own, so I crafted up, right, the circumstances to make you face it. And so in that moment, I'm like, okay, well, God, I didn't know he was leading me at first. I thought it was my fear. And he had me look online for dentists. Right now, I don't have dental insurance, but he said, look online. So I'm looking online and I find a place, right? And as I'm online scheduling my appointment, he said, book it for 11. So now I'm freaking out because I'm like, what about the money, God? Because I don't have the money for X, Y, and Z. Long story short, I get on the website. The dentist is my first cousin. I kid y'all not. Check this out. God is leading me. He's making me face my fear. And the place that he leads me to, not only is it right down the road, but my cousin is the dentist. Now check this out. It gets better. Because God will grace you when you truly face whatever your real fear is. He'll grace you. He'll move in such a way that you know it is him. Now here's the thing. Whenever you go to a dentist, a new dentist, they have to literally do x-rays and everything else. And it's usually something that's expensive. I look on the website. They have a disclaimer. For people that are not insured, your first visit is free. The x-rays are free. And if you want to get a consultation with someone else, we'll freely send your results to them. In that moment, I automatically knew, okay, God, you've made it clear that it's time for me to get over what I've been avoiding for years. Now, I know some of y'all are listening to my story, right? I know some of y'all are listening to what God is doing for me and how he's moving me along. But I need y'all to really think about your life. What have you been avoiding? What fears have you been dancing around? What fears have you learned to live with? Hear me. What fear is it? Because we all have things that we are afraid of. Some of y'all, I'm going to be real. You're afraid of going broke. Even though you say all these decrees of what you believe, you still got a fear of going broke. And so you dance around finances. You dance around it, that issue. It's avoidance. Because the thing about fear is when we have fear, we learn to avoid, what scares us. Did y'all know that? We avoid what scares us. But the Lord says, as my children get ready to enter into a new year, the year 222, tell them I need them to willingly get over their fears. And here's the thing. In the event that you don't want to willingly deal with it, you're going to be right like me, where you have no choice but to deal with it. Some of you guys, your circumstances right now are a result of you needing to get over certain fears. And the fear, the anxiety, the up and down emotions that you're experiencing within the confines of these circumstances are your confirmation that you've really been dancing around and you've been saying, God, I trust you in this area. But when God hits that area, you dance around, you avoid it. Listen, you avoid it like the plague. Get over it. Somebody tell your neighbor, get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it, Stephanie. Get over it. And that's the word. Nobody knows what your fear is more than you. Nobody knows what you're truly avoiding more than you. My cousin just texted me. Get over it. Get over it. And that's the broadcast. There are some of y'all that need to sow seed into this word. There are some of y'all that need to sow seed into it. Because you know that this is for you. There are some of you guys where you don't even pray about certain things because you're afraid of what God gonna tell you to do. Because you got so much fear. You don't even ask God because you got fear of going broke. You don't even ask God, God, where does this money go? I got money in, where does it go? What you want me to do with it? That's the broadcast. I love y'all though. I'm rooting for you. So until next time, y'all.